so irritating. I can't. Oh, the stopper's come out. That's brilliant. Are you quite well, Luna? What are you doing? Come here, Dad. Come. You just say hello. You just say hello. You baby. Oh, look at little baby. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Steph, your new BFF, aka beauty, fashion and fitness girly. And today I'm coming at you with a full face of newness. I've been doing a lot of shopping lately. So I'm spilling the tea on the bits I picked up while we put them to the test straight away. And if that's your vibe, you should probably subscribe because I'm here every Sunday giving you makeup, motivation and a little bit of mayhem. But we've got a lot to get through in order to go from this to this. So without further ado, let's just get on with this get ready with me / tutorial / haul / best impression / review. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so I kind of lied. Not everything in this is going to be new. So the products that I kind of use all the time, that you see all the time, I won't really spend too much time talking about. But I really needed to sit down and get through all of this stuff and actually start using it to justify my spending habits. So I kind of figured I'd just put it all in one video. So I'm not going to try absolutely everything because I have lots of the same thing in different colours. I obviously can't put that all over my face. But I'll show you everything and then we'll try out some of it. How does that sound? Now, the inspo for today comes from a girl whose name I cannot pronounce. I want to say Tatanisha? I don't know. I've been trying to relive my 2016 makeup era, and when I looked up 2016 cut crease on YouTube, a lot of her videos came up. Like, she's stunning. So today's look is going to be inspired by this right here, and I'm really excited, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm loving the warm tones, I'm loving that yellow, and I have the perfect product for it. So let's just get on with it. So to kind of get the red going, I figured I'd use these two palettes here. Need no introduction really. I've had these for a while, but I love them so much. My eye shape is not as perfect as hers, so it might not work out the exact same way, but we're gonna try it anyway. Journal, I think, would probably be the best bet for this. And I'm just gonna go in and just whack those in my crease. Okay, purple is done. And now I'm going in with the bright red in the fiery palette. It's called Lipstick. And I think I'm gonna mix it with a bit of First from the Berries palette. I'm just gonna start trying to blend out that edge. This might not work, but we shall see. I'm just kind of blending 50% on the purple and 50% not, just to help blend them a little bit better. This is definitely a trust the process. I don't know whether it is actually gonna work. We will have to wait and see. Okay, looking good so far. So now I'm going in with Pumpkin. Reminds me, I've just played, well, I say just, late last night, couldn't sleep, and I ordered the morning coffee syrup in gingerbread. I don't know why seeing the word pumpkin made me think of that. Maybe it's because I associate gingerbread with the autumn as well, but I'm gonna make myself a gingerbread iced coffee later. Are you quite well, Luna? What are you doing? Okay, it's looking a little bit muddy, but I'm gonna finish off the blend with the colours and then I will go back in and kind of intensify them. But I'm gonna mix the shade Blonde from the Fiery 2.0 and then Yucca from the Desert Haze palette, because Blonde is a little bit too mustardy and the other two yellows are too like neon, but then Yucca is a little bit too light. So I'm hoping that if I mix them, it'll be okay. Okay, now comes the fun bit. We're gonna go in with the P. Louise Cut Carver. which is very new to me. So this is one of the products. I've only used this once so far and it's been pretty good, but definitely a lot easier to use this than it is to use like micellar water and a cotton buds. I still use the cotton buds to get this off, but this just helps really melt the makeup. And I can't talk for this bit, I apologize in advance, but I want to make sure that I'm cutting enough of my crease so that we can actually see what's going to be going on there in a minute. Okay, that's 2 creases cut. I feel like I did a good job. It's definitely not a, I wouldn't say it's like a beginner friendly product. I think if you want a little bit more control when you're starting out, maybe stick with like the micellar water and a cotton bud. But this is really good for just like whacking over. As long as you don't look up and get it all over the rest of the bit that you don't want it on, it's fine. But this stuff, it really does like melt the eyeshadow, so it does make it a lot easier to do cut creases and things like that. I'm going to continue to play with it, but so far so good. I do actually enjoy this. Now for another thing from P. Louise, the paints. Now she had a big sale on, I think it's still going on, where all of these are on sale for like £4. So naturally, I bought it pretty much in every colour. Like I wanted a rainbow, so I've kind of gone for, I guess, 2 of every colour. The only one I'm missing is like a red. And I thought that this was meant to be red because it's called Flaming Firecracker, but it definitely looks more of like a bright orange. And then I got this orange, which is Autumn Ember. And then we've got like a peachy coloured one. And, you know, I just did 2 of every colour. So if it was like pink, I got 2 pinks. So we've got the pastel one, and then we've got the bright like fuchsia one. I went for 2 different blues, so we've got the light blue and the dark blue. We've got the light green and the dark green, the black and the white. 2 of blank canvas, because this is like the base one. One thing I will say with these, I did use blank canvas yesterday as the base, and I didn't like it as much as I like the Rumour base. This, if you wanted like a clean base to work with, this is definitely the way to go. Blank canvas, I think if you're doing like cut creases and things, you could use it as like a neutral color, like a lighter skin tone color for those like cut creases that you're doing. But I think all over the lid, I'm not a massive fan. They're a little bit drier than the base, like the Rumour base, and they're a lot drier than the color cases from Made by Mitchel. But I guess between these and all of the color cases that I have, like I have the Pro one, I have the Electrics, I have the Essential, and I have a couple of the like little mini ones. I think I'm good now. I don't need to buy any like cream bases for a while. I wanted to give this a go as a base, and then we'll go over it and set it with an eyeshadow. It might not work, but I did like this yesterday. I used the purple, as you can see, it's not washed off my hands, so they're definitely waterproof. And I did really like it as like a base for eyeshadow. I'm just not that keen on it as a, you see what I mean? It's like, it's really thick. It's thick. Woo! That was a lot. It's a lot. Somebody mentioned to me, actually, one of the girls I follow on TikTok, that she used this the other day for a look like pretty much exactly like this, and she said that like it was a little bit dry. I wonder whether it's just this colour, because it looks particularly chalky and bursting. But we'll have to see what it looks like once I put like eyeshadows over the top. I tried to blend it a little bit with a brush. It didn't work that great, but if anybody has any tips on using these P. Louise like cosmetic paints, let me know, because I want to get really good at using them. I want to be more creative with makeup, but I just find it really hard with those things. Now, I need to go back in and I guess like re-blend all the colours that we have on the lid like inwards a little bit, so it's not quite so much a really thick yellow cut crease. Okay, I'm really not liking that bit. Can you see how creepy and dry and crusty that's gone on my lid? What the is going on? I'm angry. I'm gonna try and fix it with lashes and liner, and I'll be right back. Just went in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner, and already it's looking a lot better, but there's still a lot to salvage. This, at the moment, this looks like shit. I'm not happy. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better now that I've got the lashes and the liner on, but I feel like the only real way I'm going to salvage this is if I put some sort of shimmer over this yellow, because it looks awful. So I'm going to go in with the shade Sun. Okay, I think I might have saved it a little bit, and now this might actually be one of my favorite looks, but we're not done. There's still more products to look at. Another new product, because I CBA going to grab my toner, is this Sunray Glow from Makeup Revolution. Their skin range, which I'm guessing is their like skincare line. I got it in a haul recently and I've not really had a chance to use it. Not that I'm going out today, but I figure it would make a nice base for the makeup that we're going to put on. And now it's time to clip up these front pieces because I will have an aneurysm if my hair keeps going in my face. Also, yes, forgot to mention earlier, I am in my pajamas because why wouldn't I be doing a full face makeup in my pajamas? For the purposes of making this video as short as possible, because I'm already very conscious that it's going to be incredibly long, I'm going to do my base off camera, but I do have a new blush, new cream blush that I want to try that would be very, very fitting for this look. But if you do want to see a tutorial on how I do my base, let me know in the comments. Okay, cream products done. Now it's time for liquid blush, and this is the Glow Milk liquid blush from the Beauty Crop in the shade Cherry Ice. The most stunning metallic red, like, it's just so pretty. I don't get why people weren't talking about these. I've not really seen people do videos of them on TikTok, and I know it is not a new product. It's been out for a bit, but I don't think it's been on anyone's radar. But it's the most gorgeous red, like glowy blush. I thought it'd be really perfect with this look, and I was correct. Okay, I'm just gonna go and set all of this in place so it doesn't move, do my under eye, and then I will be back to finish things off with the final few products. We all know what's coming. Okay, eyes and face pretty much there. I am now obsessed with this eye look. That gold shadow definitely saved it for sure. But it was this one here called Sun in the Fiery 2.0 palette. This palette, so good. There's so many shades in here that I haven't used yet that I really want to. I'm gonna have to do like entire series with these palettes because every single one deserves its time in the spotlight. They're just beautiful. Ooh, Desert Haze palette as well. There's so many shades I've not used yet, but this one here, Salt Flat, is my favorite inner corner highlight now. I've put it on today. You can't really see it that much because there's a lot going on, but she's pretty. Before we start finishing everything off, I want to go in with lips first because my lips were looking crusty dusty. I've been very stressed, but I get like stress eczema, so I haven't been able to wear my engagement ring for a while, but I've got like dry skin on all of my knuckles. It's all the sides of my finger, like my fingers are peeling and everything. All my lips now, like the edges, you can't really see it now, but the edges are like so chapped, like all under here, there, and here, and it's so irritating. But we've got this nice little lip kit from Made by Mitchel. This is the one in That's So Mitchel. I got two. There's That's So Holly, which I have already posted, which is like a beautiful nude set. But this set is more of like a pink one. And I figured it might go with today's look. Yeah, I'm thinking this looks all right, actually. So there's a lip liner. I like. And then this is the lipstick in a Shy Girl. So more of like a pinky nude. So that's the lipstick. And I am not a matte lip girl. I think if I had a bunch of filler and my lips didn't have creases, maybe I could be a matte lip girl, but it always has to be a gloss for me. I can't. Oh, the stoppers come out. That's brilliant. Like, how have you done this? I did fix it, but then it just keeps coming off. Mitchel, I fixed it, but I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to do that. Anyway, Beam Gloss in the shade Need a Minute. I need a fucking minute then to fix that. He's just taking a piss. Okay, I'm not mad at the combo. I like the combo. I like the colour. I'd prefer it if the gloss did not just almost cause me to have a nervous breakdown. But she's pretty. And then the pièce de résistance. I don't know whether I said that right. I'm not French. I apologise. But I got a load of stuff from C Beauty Mall. The reason I placed this order was because of a girly I follow on TikTok. She's called Meg Sparkly Makeup. Go follow her if you don't already. If you love sparkly stuff, everything on her page is just sparkly things. And she's the reason I've just dropped like 100 quid on all of this. In fact, no, it was more than 100 quid. But I promise it's worth it. I've sneaked a peek at these things, but I haven't used them. I haven't swatched them because I kind of wanted to do a first impression on camera. Now, first things first, like I said, it was over £100 for all of this stuff. And immediately when I opened it up and this was the £8 palette, I was like, what do you mean? Surely this is a quad. Surely, yeah? Because I was looking on the site. I didn't realise that the pictures from the site were actual size. I'm liking this. It's like that soft, you know, like the NARS blush, like the rubberized plastic. I'm liking this. It looks very luxurious. It's very shiny. Loving the embossing on the back. Don't know what that says. And yeah, that is the palette. Oh, it comes with a mirror. Okay. Still, the eight shadows in here. And when I was putting these in my basket, I was trying to think of ones that I could use as like a eyeshadow topper. Ones that I could use as highlight, because I love me duochromes, but like a duochrome highlight is just elite. So this is what you get when you order. It's like a single eyeshadow, and it's cute how this matches with the aesthetic of the palette as well. I thought that was quite cute. Let's open this one up. So this is the shade 001. Ooh, she's a little bit smashed. She's a lot of bit smashed. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try not to have a nervous breakdown. Let's get it out. And let's see if I can fix this. What is it today? Okay, so that's the first one in the palette and all over my finger. I like that it is magnetic because these are quite small. Before we get all of the others in there, let's give this one a swatch, considering it's all over my finger. Okay, how should I do this? Should I do this like this? So I got them all. Yeah, okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Stop. I don't want to be one of those girls, but is that picking up on camera? Do you see that? I'm not mad anymore that it was busted when I got it. Like on one side it's like a purpley blue, and then it's the most gorgeous like lime green reflex. So we don't have mares like we did with that one. On camera. I'm going to get all of them out and into the palette, and then we'll do a swatch. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. They're so stunning. They're so stunning. So stunning. Okay, I'm gonna get them up on my phone. Her phone doesn't recognize me. Obs. So that I know what it is I'm actually looking at, because I I can't for the life of me think. So we've got this one, which is number 1, which is also the one that I've swatched on my arm. And it definitely looks like the swatch in the picture. I didn't expect the green to be that like vibrant, but that is gorgeous. So number 3 is this like second one in the top row. And let's give it a swatch. You ready? Oh my God. Then we got number 4. So this one looks like on the swatch what this one looks like to me in person. So maybe that one is now going to be like very vibrant. This swatch. Oh wow. Oh my God. I'm deceased. Okay, so this one very much reminded me of the shade Waterfall from the Beauty Bay Botanical palette. Give it a swatch, make sure I'm in the right place. This one's definitely not looking like the swatch in the picture, but that is gorgeous regardless. I do like that. That would make a really nice topper if I was doing like a brownish halo eye. But it definitely, to me, doesn't look like the picture. I think that was why I was confused when I got that out. And this one was described like straight up as like a silver white with multicolour. So I'm kind of hoping it's going to be just like a beige-ish cream shimmer. Oh, wow. Yeah, that as like an inner corner highlight or for like a highlight shade for like a halo eye. So this one is shade 19 and it looks very much like it's going to be a sort of minty green with like a pink reflect in it. Texture of that one is very different again, but let's see. Oh, that is beautiful. It's like a green, like a light green with a slight blue actually. Slightly blue shift. That is really nice. It's almost like a more muted version of this one up here. I like that because the blue's more of like a baby blue, whereas this is very much like a blue, like straight up like aqua blue. 42. Now this one, I was thinking if I was feeling very outrageous would be a really nice highlight shade. Like you can already tell it's going to be like a pink with some sort of duochrome shift. Already, I just know I'm going to love it. Oh my God. Stop. I can't even figure out what colour that is. It looks pink, it looks green, it looks yellow, it looks peach. Oh my God. This one, I'm hoping and praying swatches like it does on the website swatch because it's beautiful and I really wanted to use it as like an intense highlight. Like this is the one that I wanted to wear today with this look because the way it looks, I'm just like, it would look so juicy. Look at it on my finger. Look at it. Okay, you ready? Do you know what that looks like to me? It's like a gold, green and orange shift. It's gorgeous. I feel like they did it a disservice on the website swatch because there it does like a really muted, like goldish pink ethereal. That is like straight up highlight. Like that is like a peachy, orangey, gold, green. Oh my God. I need another palette with the rest of the duochromes that they have because they are stunning. This one here definitely reminds me of the liquid blush from Made by Mitchel in the shade Such a Snob. Okay, I'm going to get a video on my phone of this so you can see it properly and I will pop it up here because it deserves a moment. Like I really do not think the camera is doing it justice right now, so just enjoy. Okay, it is about that time. It is about that time. Where's my fan brush? We're gonna attempt to use shade 43 as a highlight. Are we ready? Are you seeing that? It's not like the blinding highlight I was expecting, but it is pretty. I think I'm gonna have to go in with my Glow Getter. Just give me a sec. Yeah, that's just like perked that up a little bit. Or should I go in with my finger? Oh, I think it might be. Okay, let's do it on this side then. Now just give me a minute to kind of clean myself up, and then I will come back and share some thoughts. Okay, I went in and added a little bit of those last two in the palette to my eye, just where like the orange and the yellow transition, these two right here. And then I've added this one just a little bit in the inner corner. I'm very happy. I would have been ecstatic had it not been for the fact that they are so small and the fact that one of them came smashed. But if you're in the market for some really beautiful, unique, shimmery palettes, these guys, like, they don't just do the individual shadows. These are just what I've gone for. They do have tons and tons of eyeshadow palettes, and now I might actually have to get a couple. Maybe the one that Meg got, because that looks so stunning. And there's so many like duochrome, multi-chrome eyeshadows out there from like different companies, and I definitely want to try a few. I think there was another one from Meg again. I'm sure they're called like Cliona Cosmetics, and they look beautiful. So I definitely need to branch out more, try some more of these like independent brands, because they seem to be where it's at when it comes to like duochrome, glitters, all that kind of fun stuff. These guys, they're definitely up there with one of my faves for sure. Okay, so that kind of wraps it up for this haul, tutorial, chatty, get ready with me, first impression review, almost disaster of a video. God, it was almost like anything that could go wrong did. Like my eyeshadow went patchy, then the bloody eyeshadow base didn't work. I still need to figure that out. If anyone has any tips, let me know in the comments, because that one just wasn't working for me. I've managed to save it with some shimmer, but I don't want to have to do that every time. I mean, I love shimmer, don't get me wrong. I will if I have to. But I should be able to use them as just like a base for matte eyeshadow. I see so many people doing it and it works for them. So why didn't it work for me? I don't know. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Then the lip gloss broke. Then one of the eyeshadows turned up smashed. Then the highlight almost went awry. The universe was trying to tell me not to film today, but I persevered, and I'm really happy with how this came out. What do you guys think? This one was definitely out of my comfort zone in terms of a look. Well, I guess in recent years, like 2016 Stef would have ate this up. Hello, Luna. She's gonna go to sleep. But 2025 Stef, not so much. I think the clean girl movement almost killed all my creativity, and I was very scared to try it all again. It's one of those where you think, I haven't done it in so long. Can I actually do it? Like, do I still have the skills to? But it turns out it's just like riding a bike. You never forget. And now that I know that I can do this again, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more, because I have a crap ton of Beauty Bay palettes now. I have no money left because we've just bought a house. So I might just have to make do with what I've got, which is a lot, to be fair. And now's probably a good time to get into like using as much as I can, because I can decide what I need to declutter for when we move, because we got a lot to move, and that's just my makeup. Oh my God, I almost forgot one thing because I didn't use it. I was too scared. Yeah, it is a waterliner palette. I keep seeing so many people going on about this, and it just looks so fun. And I see people doing these like really vibrant looks with like intricate lines and things, and I'm like, how the fuck are you doing that? And it turns out it is with waterliner. So I picked up this one from the Lins / Glisten Cosmetics / Blend Bunny Cosmetics collab that they did. So this is part of like a 2-thing palette, so one half is the waterliners and the other half is the eyeshadows, but I've just gone for the liner because I've got enough eyeshadow palettes. Like I've just got all of that. I've just got my hands on the Beauty Bay Desert Haze palette. I've just bought the Smoky 42 palette. I've just bought the Botanic palette. I did not need another eyeshadow palette. I know that's strong words coming from me. I don't have any waterliner palettes, and I think with this, I have every colour that I need, so I won't need to buy any more. But there's some really funky colours in here, and I figured I could try doing some like intricate looks. I think I want to have a play about more with doing like cut creases and things, get creative with that before I maybe venture out into this, or maybe I do like simple looks and then have a play about with the waterliner just to see how I like it. But I'm really looking forward to it, just like sitting down, having a play with makeup. It's going to be even better in the new house. Obviously we don't have children at the moment, so the third bedroom that's there, it doesn't need to be a nursery, so we might as well use the room. So for now, it's probably going to be our walk-in wardrobe slash dressing room, and then the second bedroom will be the office, mostly mine because Jamie goes to the office or he works downstairs because he likes to have the TV. But it'll be like my office slash beauty studio. So this desk will probably be like my work desk versus where I'm gonna like get ready and stuff. I might try and get a vanity. I've seen a really nice one on TikTok shop, so I might get that. Or I could get another set of the Alex 6 drawers, the ones back here, and get one of the tabletops and have that. Maybe get a piece of glass cut. I can use that as like a tabletop for the desk, and then get the vanity for the dressing room just so it looks a bit nicer. But I have some IKEA vouchers. We have some money saved up, and I'm very excited to buy house stuff, but I'm trying to hold off until we actually get in there so that we have an idea of everything that we have and what we don't have, what we think we might need, what we might need to throw away that we already have because it doesn't fit the house and stuff. So I'm trying really hard not to buy stuff for the house. But yeah, this was very chaotic. Hopefully the next one won't be, but I did say in my last video that I wanted to get more into doing like makeup-y type videos again. And this is hopefully a good start. Like, I'm obsessed with how this has come out. I actually don't want to take it off. But yeah, I need to get this off. I need to shower. I need to tidy all of this away. I need to clean this desk because it is covered in glitter and all sorts. I need to film some TikToks as well before I take this off. And then chill out for the evening because I've got a nice chill Sunday planned. Maybe I'll do some filming. Keep it lighthearted, who knows. But I've got a lot of like pre-filming I need to do because when we move, I'm obviously not going to have time to film until we're like settled in the new house again. So I need to try and like get ahead of myself with a few bits. So maybe I will film tomorrow. But yeah, that is it for now. That is it. I am done. I'm going to wrap this up. So as usual, I hope you really enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed filming it. And also that you found it educational, inspirational and entertaining, because that is kind of the point around here. But on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you and see you in the next one. Bye.